Hello and good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Very quickly, I will tell a story that may not make any sense. We'll just be comfortable and get yourself set up however you like. Move your glasses out of the way. This may be stoic, it may not be stoic, or stoicism, I don't know. I have been, obviously, all of you know, I was in the situation where Runyon was closed and I couldn't get any information about anything, like a possible reopening or like a year, a month, a day, an hour. So I was really kind of stuck with no information. And I felt like I wanted to make a decision about the yoga community. And I went through this period where I'm like, I can go, no, I wish it wasn't like this. Or I could go, why, and scream out to the sky and be very upset with what is. And I think it's from 12 step. They say acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. Because me being upset that it's closed, or me not understanding if there's going to be a timeline, because no one cares what I think. Don't even, I'm not even considering that, but like, to be able to take care of the yoga community, I felt like in this weird position where I was on a slippery floor. And I just had to say, this is the way it is, accept the way it is, and then make a decision based on that. And I've been trying a lot to base my life as best as I can on this acceptance of what is, and then moving from there rather than spending emotional energy on why is it like that? How could it be like that? This is a disaster. This is the worst thing, blah, blah. And those all may be very true, but if we can guide it over here to what can I do? And there's always, someone once said that you always have a choice. They may both kind of stink, but one of them is probably slightly better than the other. So there's always an option and there's always a choice. Anyways, thank you for coming. We're going to stay seated just for the first little bit here. Let's bring the right hand out in front. We're going to grab the fingers and pull back. Excuse me. We're going to take a few breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose for the entirety of the 1 hour class. I am actively trying to bring my thumb back too, although I am not grabbing it. I'm using the strength of the thumb and the opening of the hand. If that was intense, you can shake it out, and then we're going to do the other side. Breathing all the time in and out through the nose. I am talking a lot, so the breathing is not, I cannot demonstrate it quite as much, but as best you can, keep coming back to it. And if you go away from it, don't worry. Just go, oh, okay, I'm not doing the breathing. Go back to it again. Good. Hands on the knees, spine as straight as possible. Like there's a flashlight on the top of your head. Draw a big circle on the ceiling. One direction here at first. Very nice. And opposite direction, please. One more while we are seated. We're going to put the right hand down. It's about 6 inches out. Keep the right arm straight and reach the left arm straight out. Make a fist and then open it all up, and then make a fist, then open it all up. And then let's bring that arm up and over, lengthening the whole side. Keep both arms straight, unless you have to scratch your nose. And then we're going to look up along the elbow to the ceiling, and we're going to take several breaths like this. Try not to turn that shoulder in. Keep that shoulder as if the torso is kind of flattened against the wall behind us. Great, let's do the other side, left hand down, but reach that right arm firstly, make a fist, open a fist wide, make a fist, open a fist wide. I think we only did two on the other side. Here we come again, up and over. And you'll see when the head turns, the shoulder wants to turn. Don't turn the shoulder, just turn the head as we look up again along the elbow to the ceiling. Excellent. Back to center. The secret to standing without using your hands is to cross your feet out in front of yourself. Lean your heart or center of gravity over the feet and up we come. And we're going to hop as much or as little as you want, depending on who lives underneath you. And you can pat the ribs while hopping. You can pat the kidneys or both. And it's really the low ribs, so the pinkies are actually patting the digestive system. If you're feeling tense, it's okay. Pat the sternum. Very nice. Feet about the distance of the hips. And we're going to swing the arms forward one direction here at first. And the opposite direction, please. And yes, across the front, switching which hand goes on top. And hands on the hips, we'll swing the hips around one direction at first. And opposite direction, please. Good. Step the right foot directly over the left. We're going to partially forward fold so that your arms dangle but don't touch the ground. And then we're going to circle in the hands. Go ahead and switch the feet. So left is stepping over right, and then we're going to pendulum the hands. Very nice. Let's stand top of the mat, feet together. Big toes touching, ankles a bit apart, shoulders back, thumbs out. Will be super nice. And we're going to breathe in, reach up, look up, prayer to the moon. Breathing out, we're going to try to keep the legs straight forward, folding, bringing the hands down low, maybe on the shins, maybe on the ground if you're more flexible. We'll look up, shoulder blades together, core in, forward fold on the out breath, and all the way back up, reaching out and up. We're going to bring the hands down through the heart center, and then all the way back up again on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. And we look up. and forward fold, back up, reaching out and up, down through the heart center, all the way up again on the in-breath, breathing out on the forward fold. We look up, and we forward fold, back up, reaching out and up, down through the heart center, all the way up again on the in-breath, breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, and we forward fold, all the way up again. Here we go, down through the heart center, back up on the in-breath, breathing out, a forward folding. We look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of push-up, and we're going to stay there. You want your belly and legs a little bit tight, clenched. Here we go. We're going to lower down. You could hit the ground, or you could hover 2 inches, and then up dog, tight legs, third eye looking, and then down dog. Feet about 2 fists apart. You could bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, or just stay still, trying to look towards the navel. Great. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up, and we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up, down through the heart center, all the way up again on the in-breath, breathing out, forward folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Nice. If you want to come up on the toes on the in-breath and down with the heels on the out-breath, you could, or again, just staying still, breathing in the nose. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, and we forward fold, all the way back up. One more of these. Down again through the heart, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up, stepping, top of push-up again. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Nice, we're gonna breathe here. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Let's come on all the way up. We're gonna hold prayer to the moon for a moment. You could arch back, and then we're gonna push the walls out. So just bring the hands out and then bring the feet apart. And really open the hands wide, core is a little bit engaged, we're breathing. And we're gonna turn and look to the right. Let's stay here a little bit. Make most of the turning from the hips up, so try to keep the hips in the frontward facing. And then all the way over to the other side, mostly arms, hips trying to remain facing the front. Great, feet back together. And please sit in chair. Excellent, up over into the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, shoulder blades together. We're stepping again, top of tight push-up. We're gonna lower, maybe hover, up dog, down dog. Right foot warrior one, left foot turns out. And let's reach the left hand, shake forward, keeping that back foot rooted, and keep on breathing. Excellent, touch the sky again, and hands back down, stepping again, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping. Warrior one, right handshake forward. Breathing here, outside edge of that back foot, rotating down into the mat, knee over the ankle in the front. Great, touch the sky again, and yes, hands back down, stepping, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, and we'll stay again in down dog. We'll breathe here. Excellent, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, and we forward fold. Sit in chair again. Standing strong as a mountain. Let's do a couple more. Let's sit in chair. And up over into the forward fold. We look up, stepping top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, right foot, warrior one. Hands in prayer to the moon. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Looking up if possible. Good, hands down again, stepping, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping. Hands in prayer to the moon. Looking up if possible. Good, hands back down, stepping. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog, and we're gonna stay here. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up and forward folding. Sitting in chair again, Utkatasana. Standing, shoulders back. Let's do one more. Let's sit in chair. And up over forward folding. We look up. We step in top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, right foot warrior one. Good, let's bring a fist forward. Turn the fist down, release the fingers out. You could move the fingers. I like the way that feels, you don't have to. Turn the palms to face each other if you got the space. Open those hands all the way up, maybe look up. If you look up, lift a little bit from the center of the chest, the sternum. Return the palms to face the sky. Bring the hands in prayer above the head. Maybe arch back. Very nice, hands back down again, stepping. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, opposite foot stepping up, left foot stepping up. And again, fists out in front. Again, fists down. You could do the fingers again if you like. And turn the palms to face. We're going to open up. And again, maybe looking up, maybe a slight lift through the center of the sternum. Turn the palms to face the sky, hands in prayer above the head, maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands back down, step in again, type of push up. We lower, drop, up dog, and we'll stay again in down dog. And step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold. Let's sit in chair again, but let's put cactus arms up top of that chair because we are going to twist. So bring the right elbow outside of the left leg. Get these knees so they're lined up in a straight line like the front of your mat, because it's likely the left's going to be back. You got to run that whole hip forward. Hands in prayer in towards the chest again. Those of you that want to open the arms, that's fine. Forward fold, let everything fall off your back. And let's sit in chair again. And let's twist the other side, left elbow outside of right. And whatever you did on the other side, see if you can get those knees lined up, same as the front of your mat. That right hip probably has to come a little forward. Great, forward fold, take the feet apart and grab your elbows or prayer and just let everything fall off your back. You could bounce a little bit if you like. Engage the core, come on all the way up and touch the sky. And then all the way back down, we're going to bring peace fingers under big toes, thumbs touching on the inside. See if the legs will go straight. They might not. Bring the elbows away from the ears and the head down. Great. All the way up again, touch the sky. And all the way back down, each hand right under each foot. Again, my legs are definitely not going straight on this one. So bend them as much as you need to get the hands all the way under the feet. Then see if the legs will go straight. See if the crown of the head will come down. Almost like the crown of the head is coming down between the big toes on the mat. That direction. Great. Let's stand. We'll be at the top of the mat. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here. We are going to pivot tonight through the standing series. So the right foot will stay right at the top and the left foot's going to step back for triangle. So that left foot's going to step back about the distance of one of your legs. That back foot is pointed up no more than 45 degrees, right foot straight forward. Bring the arms out. And for triangle, we're going to reach way out and right hand down and left arm up. And we're going to stay here breathing. The traditional looking is to the hand. If that bothers the reaching up hand, if that bothers your neck, look down at the foot, the right foot. Good, let's come up. This will be the first pivot. So right toes are going to turn into 45. Left toes are going to turn straight out the back of the mat. Then we're going to reach out over that left leg, and triangle now is on the other side. Great, back up, we pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. On this one, we're going to shorten the stance about 3 inches. Reach that left arm way forward as we do a partial, like kind of like a superhero flying, just with the left arm way out. And then we're going to twist triangle by bringing that left hand maybe just down to the shin, keep the leg straight. Maybe the back of the hand pushing against the outside of the leg. Right arm up. That hand can come down all the way to the earth as long as your legs are straight and your feet are flat. So don't be afraid to stay just below the knee. Right, back up. We pivot again, right toes 45, left toes out. Let's reach the right arm way out the back. And here we go again, right hand down, left arm up, triangle. Great, back up. You're gonna pivot, left toes 45, right toes out. Let's re-lengthen the stance for warrior 2. And arms out over the feet. We're gonna take several breaths here, core is engaged. Try to keep the shoulders as light as possible. We're gonna breathe and look at the right hand. For extended side angle, we're gonna bring the right forearm on the leg near the knee. Left arm up and over. You could stay right here. Those of you that prefer could put the right hand on the ground. And we're gonna breathe here either way. Great, back up to warrior 2 just for a moment so we can straighten that right leg. We pivot, right toes 45, left toes out. Warrior 2 pointing out the back here. Several breath like this. And then whatever version of extended side angle you did on the other one, let's do the same here. Right, back up, we'll straight that leg again. We're gonna pivot one more time, at least here. Left toes 45, right toes out. Just the warrior 2 stance for a moment, but we're gonna twist. So the back foot, you could keep it flat. It's a heck of a lot more intense like that. Or you could come to the ball of the foot, bringing the left elbow outside the right leg. You could also put the knee down like I just did. Lots of variations on this twist. We're gonna stay here. If you put the knee down, it's going to be a little more work, but we're coming back to warrior 2 so we can straight the leg, pivot again, right toes 45, left toes out. warrior two for the moment. And then however you did the twist, either flat foot, ball the foot, or even knee down. Back up again to warrior two, but we're going to come straight into horse. So both toes splayed, legs bent. Let's hold the moon. So all the way up with the arms. Dig your fingers into the moon and then hang from the moon, letting your back get real long. Excellent. Straight the legs, turn the feet to run straight forward, straight up with the hands, straight down with the hands, right under the shoulders, right on the line of the big toes. Head coming down towards like right between the hands, just in that direction. And then maybe palms down for some of the more flexible people, but be okay with wherever you are. Acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. I accept that my legs are tight. We're coming up again, reach out to the ends of the fingers behind the back. We will intertwine the fingers and we're going to forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back as we forward fold. Once in the forward fold, lift the toes, hold them up for a moment, and then put them down as light as possible. Back up, touch the sky, back down, grabbing shins, maybe ankles, maybe big toes with the peace fingers. Keep the legs straight, elbows away from the ears. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And over, please, to the other side. Excellent. Let's stand. We're going to shorten the stance to like about 3 feet heel to heel. We're going to turn the left toes to the back of the mat, right toes about 45 degrees. We're doing pyramid. So I like to bring the arms out and turn the torso. However you want to do that's fine. Behind the back, we're grabbing elbows or reverse prayer. Keep the legs straight. We're going to look up, shoulder blades back and together. They stay there. Come down, look at the left foot, please. You could stay right here in pyramid if you like, warrior three. If you like, half moon for a bit. You could twist half moon. And then put that right foot back down. We're gonna pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Again, behind the back. Elbows in reverse prayer. We look up, shoulder blades are coming back together. They are staying there on the way down. And even when we get down and we look at the right foot. You could stay here, you could catch warrior three. Half moon for a little bit. Twisting the half moon. Great. Let's stand again. Move around if you feel like it. We're gonna do tree, standing on the left foot. You could bring the right ankle out in front, or you could grab the ankle and lift it way above the knee. Hands to the heart, or even all the way up if you prefer. Find a place to lock your vision, something to stare at that will not move. It will help you balance. Great, let's do the other side, standing on the right. Left is coming up, hands to the heart or wherever. Find your visual lock. I'm staring at my eclipse photo that Trixie gave me. Great, switch again. So left foot back down. We're gonna bring the right knee up, grab the right knee with the right hand. Those of you that can stand up tall and grab the big toe could do that and see how far that leg will extend. Otherwise, whoa, just hold the knee like me. Open that leg out to the right as you look over the left shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great. We'll put that down, and of course, we're gonna do the other side. So standing on the right, left knee comes up, you grab the knee, you grab the big toe, extending the leg. Whatever you did on the other side, that's what I would suggest. Open that leg out to the left as you look over the right shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great. Let's squat. I like the toes slightly splayed, heels under the hips, down we come, elbows into the legs, hands in prayer. You push those legs a little further open, lengthen way up your back. And here we go, hands in prayer forward, all the way up to the moon, and all the way back down. Again, all the way up, and back down. Again, all the way up, and back down. One more, all the way up. Let's stay up, let's just bring the arms down. We'll be at top of the mat again, if you're not already. Feet together. And here we go, let's sit in chair. Good, up over into the forward fold. We look up, stepping again, type of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Hold the right foot up just for a moment, bend that leg if you like, and then throw that shin top of the mat for the base of pigeon. Crawl the left leg further back. You could stay here, could be intense for some of us. You can put the forearms down with the intertwined fingers, and you can put the forehead on the hands. You can put your forehead on your mat, lengthening the arms all the way out. We shall stay here, breathing in the nose. Excellent. Hands top of the mat again. Let's step back. You could shake that right leg if you care to. And then top of push-up, of course. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. And we're going to hold the left foot up. You could bend that leg, opening up if you like. And then again, we're going to throw that shin up top. Crawl the other leg back. We look up and down however you came on the other side. Maybe forearms, head. Lots of options. Mostly breathing anyways. Good. One last time, we are stepping back again to have a push-up. Everything tight. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice. Let's sit down. We're going to start with legs straight out in front of us. We're going to do dynamic forward folds that we will end with a hold. So we're going to breathe in and touch the sky. We're going to breathe out, try to touch the toes, all the way back up and over and over. out breath is the downward fold. And next time you're down, we're gonna stay down, keep the legs straight. I'm gonna use a strap on this because my feet turn in, and this will help me get the legs open, but it will restrict my movement greatly, but it will do much better a job of stretching the tight hamstrings. Keep on breathing. I can feel my hamstrings in my back. Excellent. Let's come up. I'm going to come closer so we can see this one better today. We're going to bring the right heel under the left hip. And then that left leg could just hop over the side there. For a lot of people, this is like more than enough. They call this the shoelace pose. So if you like, the right hand can grab the left shoelace and pull that foot back. You see it kind of line the knees up a little closer. If they're far off, which mine will be on the other side, you'll see it more, but on this one, not as big a deal. But keep the feet rooted. Put the hands on the mat and lift and lunge. It'll move the knees a little bit closer to stacking. I like to stay here and sometimes hold the knees down, but the option of reaching the arm up and down the back and having the other hand come around and grab the elbow. Sorry, that part is out of frame. The head pushes back against the arm. Nonetheless, we are going to breathe right here. Great. Unwrap all of that. Let's do the other side. Left heel underneath. You see most of the foot sticking out, even though it's a shadowy foot. And then hopping that other foot over. Here you'll see the great disparage of how far I can go on this. Grabbing the shoelace, pulling back. See the knees, they're not even close. But you keep the feet rooted, so that means they stay on the sticky mat, which is what this is referred to. And lift and lunge, you get a bit more movement on the knee. Opposite arm up, down the back, it's left. And then the right hand can grab the elbow. The main thing is to push the head back against the arm, keep the core in, keep breathing, staring forward. Great, unwind all of that. Left leg out in front, right foot flat on the mat. Left arm grabs the right leg, right hand on your tail line, right behind you. Shoulder back, you can look back, you can bring the elbow outside. Sit up tall, look at the wall, keep breathing. Right, other side, please. Right leg out, left sole in. The right arm grabs that hand behind you. Keep the arm in the back there straight. Sit up tall, elbow outside. We're going to breathe here. Good, unwind. We are gonna be on the tailbone, if you would like to double up your mat. Anyways, both legs bent, arms under the bent legs. We're gonna roll back onto that tailbone. And you could stay here. You could let go. Definitely when you let go, lock your shoulders back. Keep that there. You could straighten the legs. A lot harder to have the hands behind the head. Anyways, we're gonna do 5 of these, so keep breathing. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up nice and tall. Good, up again for 2. Cross the feet, sit up tall. Up again for 3. Keep those shoulders back, keep breathing, keep staring at the feet. Cross the feet, sit up tall. Up again for 4. Cross the feet, sit up tall. One more time. Excellent, hug the knees in. We are gonna lie back and do bridge, feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. We lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. And we're gonna stay right here, breathing. Right, back down. We're gonna go upside down, kicking the feet up and over the head. You could stay with the hands on the back, or traditionally, it's intertwined fingers with the arm down. Keep the legs straight. Let the toes fall to the earth, however far they fall. It might not be a lot for some of us. Don't worry. Keep breathing. If your hands are not on the back, put them there now, and we're going to lift the feet straight up into the ceiling. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, and shoulder stand. Try to reduce the weight in your head. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. We're going to roll down into dead bug. You could stay still, or you could rock around a bit. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest. Pull the shins down and bring the nose up to the knees. And then let's bring the arms out like a T, laying the head down. Let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. You could put the right hand on the legs. And all the way up and over, please, to the other side. Back to center, hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And we're gonna lay down for a little bit. Let the shoulders sink into the earth. Let the breath return to normal. Let everything be what everything is gonna be. And float around, maybe downstream. Great, let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. If you're comfortable laying down, you can stay laying down, you don't have to get up. Now we're gonna reach the hands way over the top of the head, get as long as you can, fingers to toes, lock the core down. And then those of you that want, we're gonna roll up to a seated position. However, you can sit a bit comfortably. And we're gonna bring the hands to the heart center, making some action. And we're gonna make that action up into the sky. We're gonna take a breath into the nose as much as we can get. We're gonna breathe in more through the mouth. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor. And we're gonna let it all out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can leave me a donation via the Venmo and PayPal link there. And this will be on YouTube for the replay. And I'm going to